Hello everyone. So in this particular video we are going to see about the alter row transformation. First we will understand where we have to use alter row transformation, and then with practical example we'll try to understand how actually we can use it in Azure Data Factory. So let us start. Use the alter row transformation to set insert, delete, update and upsert policy on a row. So if you have given a data set on row level, if you want to perform any kind of the transformation like insert, update, update, delete, and upsert, if this kind of the operation you want to perform on the row level, based on the row level, then you can use a alter row transformation. Let's take an example. With that example we'll get a better idea. Suppose I have one of the storage account. In this storage account I have a file in a CSV file. Now I have also maintaining one SQL DB. In this SQL DB, whatever the information we are getting, the latest information is coming into the storage account. Whatever the information we are coming, that actually we are copying into the SQL DB. Now suppose I have ID1, I have ID2, I have ID3, India, UK and USA employee. So what I have done, I have just copied a data from a storage account to the SQL DB, and in SQL DB also I have a employee table there, ID, country 1, 2, 3 is available. Now after some time what happened, suppose this ID1, this employee, he is going to USA. Now his value is becoming USA, but ID1 is already we have copied into the SQL DB, right? So in this case what actually we want to do, in this case I want whatever the ID which is already present here, I want to update that. I want to update as a USA. So ID1 which is India, so in this case I want to perform a update operation, because ID1 which is already I have copied, but later this ID1 became a US employee, right? So I need to update the table. So in this case what I will do, I will perform a update operation. So that kind of the flexibility we get in a alter row transformation. Now suppose we got a new employee. Suppose ID4, this is the new employee who actually joining. The name is ABC. Now in this case what I will do, I need to insert, because this record is not present into this DB, right? So what I will do, in this case the ID for ABC, this employee I have to insert. This is the insert operation. So either you have to perform insert, update, delete, upsert. So in that kind of the scenario we can use a alter row transformation. Suppose one more employee we have, and that he is from the Japan, he is from there. So in this case what actually I want to do, I don't want to copy. So in this case what actually I can use, I can directly use a delete operation. So whoever is from the Japan region, I don't want to take that data. So in this case you can take a delete operation. So let's take an example, and the same example we'll try to understand. So let's see how actually we can use in Azure Data Factory. So first we have to go into the data flow, click on the new data flow. Here we will see how actually we can perform a alter row transformation. So click on the source. First we have to select our data set. So I have already created a data set for the blob storage. So I'll select that. You can see source, go to the data preview. If you refresh it, you will be able to preview your data. Now after that, if you click on the plus, here you will see a alter row transformation, and that is very simple. So this is the alter row. Now here you can see, first you have to pass the stream name, description, incoming stream. After that you have to assign the alter row condition. So you can see insert if, update it, delete if, upsert it. These are the condition we are getting. Update and insert is nothing but a upsert if. So suppose delete if, I am applying a delete if. So what actually I want to do, if I show you the data, this is my data what we have. In this data I don't want to take country who are from the UK employee. This data I don't want to take, that I want to delete it. So in this case what I will use, I'll assign one condition. So first delete if, this is the condition I am assigning. Select on the plus, I'll write country equal to, if the country equal to the UK, then that data I am assigning a delete condition. So that data will not take. So if I'll click on the data preview, now if I will show you, now here you can see we have a total 4 insert, 0 update and delete is 2. You can see 5 and 6 who are from the UK, the cross is there, right? That means the delete operation is happening. That data will not take when we will try to copy. Now again what I will do, I'll click on the plus. After that I will use a update if. Suppose I want to update a data whose name is Manish, because that data I want to update. So in this case what I will use, update if, and then I can apply a condition name equal to the Manish. If I will apply this condition, in this case the update will happen. So if I'll show you data preview, if I'll refresh it, you can see now we have a 3 insert, 1 update, 2 delete. So like that you can apply a multiple delete if and update if condition, and after that you just have to add a sync location and we have to perform a copy operation. So like that if you have to perform a delete, update, insert, this kind of the operation, so with the help of the alter row automation we can do it. I hope you got the idea. That's it in this video. Thanks.